Royal Rumble is full of surprises, including surprise entrants. It's also known for missing and replaced entrants as well. We hope you managed to check out our first video on missing and replaced Royal Rumble entrants from 1990 to 2003. Now we're looking at the missing and replaced Royal Rumble entrants from 2004 to 2017. Number 1. Royal Rumble 2004. If you watched our recent video on every Royal Rumble surprise entrance, you would know Mick Foley surprised WWE fans as well as his nemesis Randy Orton at 2004's Royal Rumble. Randy Orton thought Foley was sporting the proverbial yellow streak, but he found out different when Foley returned at the Royal Rumble and showed Orton he had still plenty of fight left. In order to get into the Rumble, Mick Foley attacked Test, putting him out of action so he could take his place. The next one is a bit of a cheat, but it bears mentioning, even if it technically doesn't count as a replaced entrant. In the same Rumble, Kane thought he'd ended The Undertaker's career as well as his life when he interfered in the Buried Alive match between Mr. McMahon and Taker at 2003 Survivor Series. However, 2004's Rumble featured the Phenom's music play for the number 13th contestant, scaring Kane so much he proved easy pickings for Booker T and was eliminated. Turns out the number 13th entrant was Spike Dudley, and 13 proved to be unlucky as Kane gave Spike a shellacking, laying him out so he was unable to compete. Number 2. Royal Rumble 2005. What's worse, being put in a Royal Rumble you have zero chance of winning, or getting beat up so badly you couldn't even compete in said Rumble? In 2005, full-blooded Italian Nunzio was scheduled to appear in the Royal Rumble, but WWE's Olympic gold medalist would have other plans. Kurt Angle had unsuccessfully challenged JBL for his WWE Championship in a triple threat match with Big Show, so he figured why not take a chance on winning the Rumble. Although no one had ever challenged for the WWE Championship and competed in the Rumble, the WWE's Olympic hero wasn't going to let that stop him. Although he took Nuncio's spot, he was unable to win the Rumble. Number 3. Royal Rumble 2008. By 2008, the Royal Rumble was featuring some off-the-wall rules. Granted, the WWE has never been consistent about the rules in its matches, including the Rumble, so fans weren't all shocked at what happened in 2008. 2008 featured Hornswoggle competing in the Rumble, wisely hiding under the ring for most of his time in the match. At one point though, the number 8 entrant ran afoul of Mark Henry and Big Daddy V, and it looked like Finley's storyline's son was about to cash in his pot of gold. Fortunately, Finley ran out, shillelagh in hand, and proceeded to club Henry and Big Daddy V until Hornswoggle was safe. Sadly for Finley, he was disqualified for using a weapon, so he never got to participate in the Rumble. As strange as that was, Finley's number had not been called out yet, leading some fans to wonder how he could be disqualified, while others thought of 2001's use of weapons at the Rumble, with nobody getting DQ'd. Number 4. Royal Rumble 2009. 2009 would be a bad year for Chavo Guerrero, with the former ECW champion engaging in a losing feud with Hornswoggle, although both men did win the Worst Feud of the Year award by the Pro Wrestling Observer newsletter. Before that took place, Chavo was serving as Edge's second during his title bout against WWE champion Jeff Hardy. To the surprise of no one, Chavo interfered in the match, leading to Jeff Hardy diving off a ladder and putting him through a table. This resulted in Chavo being unable to compete in the Rumble, and who replaced him? None other than the winner of the first Royal Rumble, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. However, any hope of Duggan repeating his 1988 Royal Rumble win were as likely as Kevin Spacey hosting the Kids' Choice Awards in 2018. Number 5. Royal Rumble 2015. Former WWE Tag Team Champion Justin Gabriel was announced to be part of the 2015 Rumble, but quit the WWE at the last minute. Not surprising, as Gabriel had barely been seen on weekly shows. This of course made management extremely unhappy, as they needed to find a replacement fast. Los Matadors were also named amongst the 30 participants, but quickly removed, and it's unknown why and who their replacements were. Number 6. Royal Rumble 2016. 2016 was the year of the injury, as a squadron of WWE wrestlers were unable to compete in the Rumble due to injuries. The injury bug plagued WrestleMania 32 as well, but since this is a Royal Rumble video, we'll save that for another time. Just think of what the Rumble would have been like had these 7 superstars been able to participate. Number 1 being John Cena, who of course didn't need to win a Royal Rumble as he's done about everything in wrestling. However, keep in mind that at that time he hadn't tied Ric Flair's record of 16 World Championships, so a 2016 Royal Rumble win could have led to a World Championship bout at Wrestlemania 32. Even if the WWE didn't have Cena win, he always makes for a welcome presence, as he creates suspense whether he'll win, and his eliminations can be used to put someone over and or set up a match. Number 2 was Sin Cara, and sure, no one outside of Mother Sin Cara thinks he's gonna win the Rumble, but like Rey Mysterio, his high flying skills make for an entertaining competitor, as well as a good underdog, even if the WWE sent him out to play the proverbial lamb to the slaughter against a big man like Brock Lesnar or Braun Strowman. Number 3 was Daniel Bryan, where fans still hoped for a return. The 2016 Rumble could have been the night to say yes, yes, yes to Daniel finally winning the Rumble, but sadly he would announce his retirement just weeks later on the 8th of February 2016. Number 4 was Cesaro, who could have added excitement to the Rumble with a lengthy stay. For whatever reason, the WWE ultimately chose to pair the Swiss Superman with Sheamus, forging a successful tag team. Number 5, Randy Orton. The Viper did win the Rumble in 2017, so it's not inconceivable he might have won in 2016. Whether or not he won, Orton has enough star power and selling power to make him a high-powered contestant in any Rumble. Number 6, Seth Rollins. This one is a tough call to make, as while we know Rollins was unable to compete in the Rumble due to his November 2015 injury, it's likely he would have defended the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at the Rumble, rather than a participant in the Royal Rumble match. And lastly, number 7 was Mark Henry, who was said to be part of the original list, but was removed weeks before. And number 7, Royal Rumble 2017. Having Roman Reigns come out as number 30 at last year's Royal Rumble didn't go over well with fans, with many taking to social media to voice their frustrations of not having other well-deserved superstars like Shinsuke Nakamura or Samoa Joe getting a spot. What's worse is that Reigns had replaced the original number 30 entrant, Finn Balor, who would have undoubtedly got a huge pop from the crowd. The change came after Finn Balor was declared not ready to return to the ring following a medical just before the Rumble. Well guys, there you have it. Every missing or replaced Royal Rumble entrant in WWF from 2003 to 2017. We honestly couldn't find anything from 2010 to 2014. Let us know in the comments down below if there were any replacement or missing entrants during those years. Be sure to like the video, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.